Citadel episode 5 now out on Amazon Prime for you guys to go and check out. I've just watched them and tell you guys my thoughts on this episode. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. What did you guys all think? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's talk about this newest episode of Citadel right now. Okay, so Citadel episode 5. I mean, the first 4 episodes have been absolutely mental. They've been absolutely fantastic. Now we get to episode 5, and just remember, all indications pointed to Nadia being the mole. That she was the one that was going to rat out everyone in the Citadel and cause the collapse of Citadel. So that was the big talking point at the end of last week's episode. We also got a nice look into Mason's character. Now, in this episode, we actually get to see the relationship between Mason and Nadia and just how hard it is for them to just give everything to each other and how scared they are. And there's this beautiful conversation that they're having over lunch there where they're talking and Mason just basically says to her, "Why are you scared for someone to see who you really are?" And Mason pouring out his heart about, "I am who I am when I'm with you only." And that was just a beautiful exchange and a beautiful moment for these characters, building them up, showcasing them that Mason was serious and really actually does care for Nadia. And that he believes everything he is doing is for her because he loves her. And then he gives her the ring and everything like that. It's all happening. The chemistry is on point. Everything about him was fantastic. Then, in this whole entire episode, we find out that a massive twist that changes the landscape of this whole entire show happens in this episode. This reveal is massive. We find out that Nadia is not the mole, even though everything is pointing to her being the mole. We even see, I love the way that they edited the shots together to make it seem like throughout this whole entire episode, Nadia is the one that sold him out. Nadia is the one. And it's all there. Like, we can see it. She's talking to this guy. She's ready to leave Citadel, so she's about to tear them apart. But then the twist happens. And we actually find out the reason why she left the Citadel is not because she's the mole. It's because she has a daughter. She is giving birth. She finds out she's pregnant and she's about to give birth. So she goes and we find out that that guy is actually her father. And so she goes and has the baby. And then the big reveal is it's Mason's kid. I'm just sitting there like, oh my god. So who is actually the mole at this point? So now I feel like we can rule out Nadia. I feel like we can rule out probably Mason as well at this point. Even though Mason, I'd still give Mason a 5% chance. He's maybe the one that rat out Citadel. But everything that he said and indicated and what he's doing has been for the greater good of Citadel. So I don't know if I believe Mason is the mole, but I definitely don't believe Nadia is the mole at all now. And now that we find out that Mason has a kid with her, that whole interaction between them two now is completely different. Because when he finds out, Kyle, who is the actual alter ego of Mason at this point in time, finds out that, holy shit. So you're telling me I have a wife and kid right now. And now I find out that I actually have another kid out there that I have no idea about. So there's this beautiful moment where Richard Madden is just absolutely superb in this episode. Like, he is freaking superb. That the way that he conveys that emotion on his face of like, holy shit, what do I do now? Like, this man's at a crossroad here. His life is just turned up completely upside down. And I love that shot when they're at lunch, when Nadia leaves him, and they do the upside down shot where it turns to upside down, and it's that indication of his world is just flipped on its head. And I really like that. That's beautifully done. But everything about it is just absolutely insane. Like, who would have expected them to have a kid? I never once thought Nadia's reasoning was she had a kid. Never thought that was ever going to be a possibility. But here we are, man. Wow. This show just continues to surprise me constantly. One of the twins dies in here as well. That woman kills him. You remember her? Yep, the one that's got Bernard captured. Well, she kills him as he's about to undo Bernard and they're about to escape to go and show his wife. He gets shot. She lies to the brother and says that Bernard killed him, so he's pissed off now. And she now has the nuclear codes. And that ending, the twisty ending of this episode with her on the phone to Mason, because Mason's the only one that can access the nuclear weapons at this point in time, and she wants them. She's on the phone to him and she says, I need your help to steal these. I need these. I want to launch them tomorrow. And he says, why would I do that? And then they show the bracelet that Nadia gave her daughter. And now this just changes everything. It literally changes everything. What is Mason going to do? Even though this isn't Mason right now, but what is going to happen? So you have his daughter. Does he go? What's Nadia going to do? What's going on with Bernard? What is the other new agent that they've just freed? What's he going to do? What is going to happen? There's just so many questions here. Who is the big question still remaining to this day is who the hell is the mole? Who was the one that sold Citadel out? Who actually caused the destruction of Citadel? That's one question that we haven't got an answer to. All indications pointed towards Nadia. That's off the list now. So what are they all going to do? And that makes me super excited for next week's episode. Like, so excited. Like, come on. Just Friday, come around so I can watch episode 6. Like, there's still few episodes to go. So, like, I'm pretty sure there's like 9 episodes or something. 8, 9 episodes in this season. So, we've still got a fair way to go. So, it's nowhere near over. Which is awesome. But so far, this show has just been absolutely incredible. I've loved the cinematography. I love the music, the score. I love the shots. Some of these shots, I love how they open have you noticed it? Every single episode, they open with the upside down shot. It's like a Citadel tradition to open up every episode with that upside down shot. And I like that. I like the editing of this show, the way that they edited the scenes together to make you think one thing, and then bam, the reveal happens. It's effective. It's brilliant. The writing is on point here. It's constantly making me guess what is going on. The interaction and the dialogue between the characters are absolutely superb. I love it. The dynamic, the chemistry, the performances. I mean, these performances are absolutely fantastic. Like from Stanley Tupu, who's absolutely fantastic. I love him. To Richard Madden, who's fantastic. To Priya, who's absolutely superb as well. Like, it's just absolutely fantastic, this whole entire show. I've absolutely loved it. And I cannot wait to next week's episode. So let me know your thoughts on this episode. Let me know your theories. Who do you think is the mole now that Nadia is completely crossed off? I would be 100% shocked if Nadia turns out to still be the mole that actually destroyed everything. That would be something this show would probably do. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I'm happy to scratch her off. So let me know your theories. Smash that like button, click subscribe. I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.